Now from your exclusive home for minor league baseball, MLB The Show is on the air. It's opening night 2014, and we've got a good matchup here between the Albuquerque Isotopes and the Tacoma Rainiers. Hi again, everybody. It's finally here. Welcome to our special opening day edition of Baseball on the Show. Let's take a look at the starting lineup for the visitors here in this one, as their starting nine tonight will look like this. Anthony Ayala will be on the mound to face them, and if he's going to be successful against these hitters, he's going to need to keep the ball down in the strike zone without question. Amos Sadler will move towards the batter's boxes. We're just about set to get underway tonight.
Center fielder, Amos Sadler.
And that's swung on and fouled straight back.
7 o'clock.
And a swing as he pulls this one into right. But this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out. So the leadoff man retired here to kick off the brand new season. And with that, here's the Tacoma D. It's brought to us by Majestic. Mike Baxter will stride to the box as he gets ready for his first AB of the year. In the air, down the left field line and deep. He's around first on his way to second now, and that will hop over the wall now as he'll be awarded second base here. It's a ground rule double. Phil Landrum will stand in now in an early RBI spot in the top of the first. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0.
That's just another cut fastball, trying to work that thing back to the outside corner. But he's not getting that call right now, nor is he getting guys to chase it.
One out and a runner on second base. Runner's on his way to third. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. The tag's there, and he's out trying to steal third. Great throw.
Well, I think this is just a bad decision right here. I mean, I love aggressive baseball. You know that. But you've got the number 3 hitter at the plate. Why not just stay there at second and give him a chance to drive you in?
Now the 1-1. A little bit outside. 2-1.
Yeah, and on 2-1 right now, you gotta figure this guy's wound up for the fastball here. Maybe you come with the breaking ball here out of the zone and hope he goes after it.
Opposite field to left. In there, a base hit.
Well, if these guys are going to do anything this season, he's going to need to be a big part of that offense. And he comes through big time right here with a base hit in his very first at-bat.
Lauren Harmon will get his first cuts here with 2 gone now and a runner at first. Now a ball hit high and deep out there to left center field. And this hops over the wall out there for a ground rule double. And maybe a tough break, as that'll freeze the runner at third with 2 gone.
Sanderson.
Damon Sanderson will dig in with a couple of guys in scoring position and a chance to take the lead here in the early going. in the dirt here, but quick reactions are going to keep those runners put at second and third. Not close. It's 2-0.
Well, you know, 3 straight hits are bad enough, but now he's making things even worse by falling behind the next guy.
Three and 0 now.
And remember here, you've got a base open at first, so a walk is not the worst thing that could happen.
And a good comeback there. It's 3-1. Waits, now the pitch. It's softly to the right side. And indeed, he'll take only the out at first as the run comes in to score. So a good job of pitching there as they wind up stranding 2 men in scoring position in the opening half inning. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1, no score. As we get to the bottom half, let's look at our starting lineup right there on your screen. And there's a look at the starter this lineup will match up against as you take a look at his line on the right side of your screen. Here's a look now at the defensive alignment they'll have to contend with. Joe Daly will step in now to lead things off in the home half of the first.
Leading off for Tacoma. Designated hitter, Joe Daly.
And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1.
That guy right there has got to be as surprised as anyone that he doesn't have a first inning lead to work with. This guy's got him 3 hits, but they couldn't push across a run.
And this is going to be a foul ball. 1-1 on its way from Beckett. Swing and a line drive to left. But he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out. With that, we'll take a look at our scouting report. You can see a 5-pitch repertoire, so mixing those pitches effectively will be a key as we move along. Dustin Ackley will take his first cuts of the ball game here. Beckett ready with the first pitch. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Took something off the curveball there. 76 miles an hour. It's 0-2.
Yeah, he came with a little bit of a different look that time. This pitch is also in there knee high, and now they've got him behind in the count, 0-2.
And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. Now a swing and a ball grounded to second. Throw to first is in time, and Beckett looks sharp here. 2 gone.
Batting third, right fielder,
Arnold Savage will get his first cuts now, and he'll do so with the bases empty and 2 away here in the first. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. The 1-0. And this is fouled back and out of play. And a good spot for that pitch as it's chopped foul. And this is swung on and missed, though the ball did hit the ground, so he'll need to go to first. But the recovery throw will be in time to first. A good job that time of not giving up on the play, and the inning is over. Omar Moreno leads things off now in the top half of the second.
Left fielder, Omar Moreno.
Now the first pitch. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Yeah, you've got a cold night. The ball won't be carrying as well, so you can afford to take a few more chances in the strike zone and challenge some guys. In that case, up in the strike zone.
And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Hit hard to the right side. Foul. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Yeah, that's a great pitch on 1-2. You start it in the zone, and hopefully you'll get that guy thinking he needs to protect. Turned out to be a good take.
Just did get a piece of that one, so he stays alive here. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Well, that's an opportunity wasted on the mound there. Now, a hitter's got to be defensive on 2-2, but that was so far outside, he didn't even have to worry about chasing it.
The 3-2 pitch. Now a swing, and he pops him up right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate. Sucre is out of the crouch, and he stays with it for route number 1.
Well, this will wind up nothing more than a pop-out in the scorebook. But what won't go unnoticed in that dugout is that he battled for an awfully long time there. That takes a lot of energy out of a guy when he's got to throw that many pitches.
Tim Fedorovich will be the batter. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Throw in time at first for route number 2.
Batting 8, first baseman, Tyler Tiskevich.
Tyler Tiskevich will stand in here, looking to keep the inning alive with 2 gone now in the top of the second. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. And that one cut a little too much. A ball and a strike. And he throws a cutter right by him to take control. 1-2. And he watches a called third strike on the cut fastball that time, and that will retire the side. Jesus Montero will start things off in the bottom of the second.
Leading off for the Rainiers, first baseman, Jesus Montero.
And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Toward the gap in right center. This is going to be a base hit, and he may take that big turn at first. And that'll get down for what should be extra bases. The relay, and he's going to make it. He's in at second base with a leadoff double.
Oh, that one sounded great off the bat. That's a good, crisp line drive right here to start the inning, and he'll make it up to second with a leadoff double.
Nick Franklin will stand in now with a good chance to break the seal here following the leadoff double.
Well, it's a good RBI opportunity, but you've got to remember your first job, which is to at least get that guy over to third base.
Let's go, Rainiers.
And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. For Montero, a good start as he's got his first double of the year here on opening night. Don't know what he's waiting for there. It's 0-2.
Count 0-2. Pump one throw.
Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away.
Work the count a little.
And this is low, but it's roped in quickly, and that runner will hold at second base. Now another pitch is hit foul and headed for the seats, so the count will stay put at 1-2. Changed up on him there, but it's hit pretty well out toward deep left field. And they're going to hit the board first tonight as this ball's down for extra bases. And on the error, a run is going to score.
Well, he gives this ball a pretty good ride. No shot to get this one, as it's going to wind up hitting on the track and one hop in the wall out there. He's going to wind up pulling into second with an RBI double.
Franklin McNamara will get his first shot at it here. And a strike called at the knees, 0-1. For Franklin, a good start as he's got his first double of the year here on opening night. And this may get the runner to third as it's on the ground towards second base. And this is knocked down over there. And no play after that. So put runners at the corners now, as that'll likely be ruled an infield single.
Batting seventh, left fielder.
Cole Gillespie digs in at the plate. And a good fastball from Beckett. It's 0-1.
Now with two on, nobody out, you got to be thinking strikeout double play out there on the mound. One or the other is what you really need.
Let's go, Thomas.
Runners lead from first and third. Here's the pitch. And this is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now, 0-2. Swing and a miss there as the breaking ball takes care of him for the first out.
And with where that pitch was, there's no doubt he was hoping to get a ground ball out of this, but I think he'll be more than happy to take the strikeout instead.
Jesus Sucre will dig in here. And that misses ball one.
Yeah, and coming right off of that strikeout, he's got to be thinking he should be ahead of this next guy. That's a tough way to fall behind.
Grounded, foul. Runners are at the corners with one man out. And this will find the seats behind the first base dugout. A ground ball to third, and they could get two. To second for one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. Thursday night baseball rolls on. We'll have more after this. Justin Sellers will step in here to start their half of the third with the top of the order to follow. First pitch in there at the knees as he authors a strike to the leadoff man, 0-1. And this is going to be a foul ball. And this is going to be a foul ball in amongst the spectators. Not a bad pitch there with two strikes, but it misses 1-2.
Oh, classic strikeout pitch there on 0-2. It's one he loves going to, but great recognition there at the plate to lay off.
Here's the pitch. And a slider. Oh, got a favorable call on that one as that's the first out of the inning.
Yeah, I think it's fair to say he didn't care too much for that call at the plate. But was he right? Show track says... Yeah, I think he's got a little bit of a beef up there. That pitch looked to be a good few inches off the plate, and that's a tough way to go down. You know, no hitter likes to have the bat taken out of his hands.
Amos Sadler comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. And this is fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. And there's ball two now. Good breaking ball, and it's in there. 2-2 now.
Boy, he just turned that thing over perfectly. He put that thing right on a dime.
And a changeup that time that's lifted in the air out toward left. Gillespie is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out.
You see this ball start slicing away from him toward the end here, but he winds up staying right with it and running it down.
Mike Baxter will stand in here. He doubled his first time around. That's it to short. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 7 in a row he's set down now as the side is retired. Carlos Triunfo makes his way to the plate to get us started here in the bottom of inning number 3.
Carlos.
First pitch to him. Hey now. Can't imagine guys like that too much.
Yeah, not too much indeed. You start getting into the danger area when it's up and in that high.
Now a big swing as this is popped up. And I mean way up there toward the right side of the infield. And this is taken in for out number 1.
And he'll take a long exhale on his way back to the dugout. When he looks back on the tape of this, he'll realize that he needs to be a little more committed to his swing. He had no chance of that working out well for him.
Joe Daly will stand in. A line-out victim his first time. Oh, and a good bender that time by Beckett. It's 0-1. Now a fastball swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. But he's going to get there as he runs it down on the warning track for the second out of the inning.
Yeah, and this ball was hit pretty well, but it was always going to stay in the ballpark. And you see the left fielder just drift back and make the play on the warning track.
Dustin Ackley will stand in. He grounded out his first time. Here's the first offering. First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes.
And even with 2 outs, this is a team that can still put something together here, especially in this part of the lineup, so you can't let your guard down.
Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Now we'll try to beat one out here, but this will be just foul. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Fastball is looked at for strike 2.
And now at the plate, here's where you got to put yourself in the pitcher's head and figure out, what would I throw on a 2-2 pitch?
And Beckett can't find the zone here. It's full 3-2. Got him. Good work that time by Josh Beckett. His club trails 1-0. Phil Landrum will stand in now to get us going here in the 4th.
Designated hitter, Phil Landrum.
Now the first pitch. In there, strike 1.
I tell you, he's got a good pace. a good tempo to him out there right now.
Cut fastball above the letters, a ball and a strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And a strike. Threw him a breaking ball that time. 2-2.
And when he's finding the inside corner with that curveball, whoa, he can be tough. That's a hard pitch to hang in there on.
Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
Oh, I think he'd be real happy with a leadoff walk. Something just to get things started against this guy.
And a swing and a bouncing ball back up the middle. And oh, that looked to catch him flush down near the foot or the ankle. And the recovery's a quick one as he gets his man at first. Good composure that time to record the first out of the inning. Lauren Harmon will stand in here. He doubled his first time around. First pitch is a cutter looked at, 0-1. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. On to first, and there were 2 down.
You just get the sense that he's got it on cruise control out there now. Make it 9 in a row he's set down.
Damon Sanderson.
Damon Sanderson will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Now, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
Cut fastball inside, ball 1. Cut fastball misses downstairs, and it's 2-0 now. Two out, nobody on. Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0.
And he's got a little bit of work to do now to avoid that first walk.
That one's in there, 3-1.
Not turned loose there. I thought that he might be swinging with 2 away, but apparently not.
And a great location that time on the corner, 3-2 now.
Boy, his control has been outstanding so far. And there's another pitch right on the black.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And the cutter can't find the zone as he surrenders the base on balls here.
And with 2 away, you're just looking to get on base somehow, especially when this guy hasn't given you anything so far. So, at the very least, make him work out of the stretch and throw a few more pitches here.
Omar Moreno will dig in now, hoping to perhaps make him pay for the 2-out walk. They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike one.
Now you've got the tying run over at first, 2 away. He's going to be looking to try and find a gap right here and bring that guy all the way around to score.
And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Now a slider's hit on the ground towards second. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. So it's no runs, no hits, no errors, and a runner left on. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. Tacoma leads it 1-0. Arnold Savage will lead things off here in the home half of the 4th.
Right fielder, Arnold Savage.
And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. Line hard deep into left. Moreno has to retreat a bit, but he gets there for out number 1.
And that's one of those plays where you might need to reinforce the laces on your glove after this inning ends. This is a fastball, and it is hammered. I mean smoked. But he ends up with nothing, and his average is going to go down.
Jesus Montero will stand in. He doubled and later scored his first time. Swing and a line drive to center field. And that's in there. Base hit.
Yeah, 1-out base runner for him right here, and that's something they hadn't had for a little while, as that's going to break a streak of 6 in a row that he had retired prior to this base hit.
Nick Franklin will stand in. An RBI double to his credit the first time around. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Runners off for second. Now he turns on one and rips it down the line. And this is going to get past him at first. That's a fair ball.
And this is what folks mean when they talk about time in the fastball. He looks at the first pitch just to get a feel for the speed, the movement, and then when it comes again, now he knows how to handle it.
Franklin McNamara will dig in. He singled his first time around. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1.
Now with runners at the corners, up by 1 with 1 away, some managers, they will at least consider the possibility of a hit and run here.
Runners lead from first and third. Here's the pitch. And this one's hit on the ground, but fouled. Runners are at first and third, 1 away. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1.
And even on 1 and 2 now, you've got to expand the strike zone a little up there. You can't go down looking here. You've got to put this ball in play.
Low for a ball as he battles back from down 0-2 to even it up at 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
And again, they try to take him down in the strike zone just to see if he'll go after that pitch below the knees. But with 2 strikes, he's been able to lay off that thing now twice in a row.
Right field. Catch is made here in right, and here comes the runner from third. And it's a sac fly and an RBI. It's now a 2-0 game.
And against a guy like this, wow, you'll take any run you can get. So that was a good job of manufacturing the run here.
Cole Gillespie will try it again. Set down on strikes his first time. That hits the outside corner. It's strike 1. Got him lunging that time as he pushes one on the ground to second. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. We played 4 full. Tacoma's out on top, 2-0. Tim Fedorovich will make his way towards the box to lead off the 5th.
Catcher, Tim Fedorovich.
And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. Big swing and a miss at the changeup. A ball and a strike.
Boy, when he's got that thing going good, it just takes a nosedive right at the end.
The 1-1 home. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now.
If he would have swung at that, you would have never heard the end of it.
Now here's a ground ball that'll get by the mound and into center field for a leadoff single.
Yeah, nothing too special about a ground ball single up the middle here, but if you keep putting the ball in play like they've been doing, good things have a tendency to happen. We'll see if this gets them started.
Tyler Tuskevich will get another shot. Called out on strikes his first time around. And this is hit hard to the right side, but foul. And this is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now, 0-2. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
Pick him off, first base. Let's go.
Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here.
And the hope was that he would have chased one of those pitches, but now on 2-2, I don't think you fool around anymore.
Here comes a 2-2. And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now.
Yeah, he's still searching for that knockout pitch, but he can't find it here. I think he's going to have to challenge him 3-2.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. And that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases.
Pretty fortunate he was able to keep this ball fair. This is pretty close down the line. You see it winding up, one hopping the wall down there, and that allows him to cruise into second with 2 bases.
Justin Sellers will stand in now with 2 on here and nobody out to begin the inning.
And on the mound, he hasn't found himself in too many rough spots so far, so this might be his first real test of the ballgame.
First pitch here misses wide, 1-0.
Now, with 2 on and nobody out, it's looking like this scoreless string could be in some jeopardy.
And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. Here's the 1-1. And he gets some pretty good wood on it here as this is lifted to fairly deep left. Catch will be made here. Tagging is the runner from third. And they are on the board with the sac fly as this is now a 2-1 game.
Yeah, I don't know if they really had much of a shot at getting him at the plate, but that's good work to keep the other runner at second base.
Amos Sadler will dig in now. He's lined out and flied out in 2 trips. In there, no balls and a strike. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Outside, 2-1.
He wanted to go after that one, but that's a good eye to just watch it all the way in.
And this is fouled back and out of play. And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2. Mike Baxter waits on deck. Now a swing and a ground ball back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. The throw home. And they'll tie the ball game as the run scores from second to make it a 2-2 ball game now.
You can see the pitching coach heading for the mound, and this is nothing more than just trying to reassure your guy and give him a chance to compose himself. He's been great so far, so there's no reason to think that he can't work out of this.
Mike Baxter will stride in, grounded out his last time through. And a high strike there, 0-1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. 1-1. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now.
Wow, what a good time to take something off of that pitch, and they had him fooled pretty good on that one.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. too high. Ball 3.
Boy, nothing's really come easy for him so far on the mound. He's had to work for everything, and now he's got to deal with another full count.
Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out.
Well, with 2 strikes, he's thinking about just trying to make contact and take the ball the other way. You see there, this pitch is bearing in on him, and he winds up swinging right through it.
Phil Landrum will dig in here. 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far. Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes.
And if he can get himself into a fastball count, don't be surprised if he has a big cut at something. Maybe try and break this tie ball game.
The 1-0 home. Up top, it's 2-0. Man at first with 2 out in a 2-2 ball game. Outside, 3-0 now.
And I'll tell you, this is an inning that you really don't want to continue any further. So this next pitch really needs to be a strike.
Now a swing and a ground ball, but foul. With the pitch nicely there as this is lifted high and deep the other way to left. And a climbing attempt at the wall, but this ball is gone. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. As they take the lead, it's now 4-2.
Well, normally when you hear guys talking about pitches that hang, they're talking about the curveball, maybe a slider, but this is a cut fastball. It just hangs. You see it there. Just right out over the heart of the plate, and he doesn't miss it.
Now batting. Second
Lauren
baseman.
Harmon will step in, a ground out victim as last time. And he drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
Yeah, you see there, this 4-run innings hurt his pitch count too. It's starting to get up there.
Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1.
Boy, and after a relatively strong 4 innings, the waters have been a little choppier for him here in the 5th.
And it might be time to send out that SOS.
Sticking with the soft stuff here as this misses, it's 2-1.
Seems like whatever was working early on suddenly is not working now.
It's almost like he's imploding right before our eyes.
Throw it anywhere.
Oh, not cheated on that one. It's 2-2. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So they score 4 times on 4 base hits, no errors, and no one left on base. Home half of the 5th coming up. Albuquerque's out in front, 4-2. Jesus Sucre will stand in to lead things off in the bottom of the 5th.
Catcher, Jesus Sucre.
A swing and a ball hit back up the box. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Now after the 4-run inning, we'll get to see if he approaches things any differently now that he's working with the lead. You figure the approach will be similar, but That's a good job anyway of getting the first out here.
Carlos Triunfo will dig in. He popped out his first time. Grounded, foul. And a change up here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
And if you're going to go after that pitch, you got to be thinking right field. I think he just pulled off of that one a little.
Beckett deals now on 1-2. 1-2 pitch is swung on and lifted in the air out to center field. And he can't track it down as this ball falls.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Joe Daly.
Joe Daly will dig in now, hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Fouled straight back. And that one cut a little too much. A ball and a strike. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. And that pitch comes over to catch the corner. It's 2-2 now. (4-2) our score here as we play inning number 5. And this is going to be a foul ball. Beckett checks, now the pitch. And the curveball bounces here, but a good job behind the plate to keep it at arm's length. And he misses with that one for ball 4. So that'll put runners on first and second now with 1 away.
That's an easy take right there on the 3-2 pitch. Not all that inviting at all. You want to at least make the guy think about hacking up there. Instead now he's on with 1 away.
Dustin Ackley will try it again. He's grounded out and struck out in 2 trips. And that's taken high and outside for ball 1. First and second now, 1 man out.
And one thing you can't do here, you cannot lose him and load the bases. He's still got a couple pitches to play with, but I'd expect this one to be somewhere in a strike zone.
Base hit now.
And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul.
Let's go. Wait for the pitch.
Oh, what a good at-bat with the runner in scoring position as this is into right center. That's a base hit. And that'll plate the run from second as the lead is trimmed to 4-3 now.
You think he was looking for a fastball there? I think he was. That's about as hard a hit ball as you're going to see, and he was right on that one.
Arnold Savage will dig in now. He struck out and lined out in his first 2 at-bats. Grounded foul off to the right side. And this is high, a ball and a strike. You got to say, for a strikeout pitcher, not too many strikeouts here so far.
And he's in a big need of one right here. It would definitely come in handy.
Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Fouled toward the third base dugout, but this will get back into the seats, out of play. Next pitch from Beckett will be number 70 in the game. And just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Swing, and he pulls the fastball that time high in the air toward fairly deep right center. The catch is made deep in the alley, and here comes the runner from third. And the tying run will score on the sacrifice fly as it's now a 4-4 ball game.
With 1 out, he had 2 jobs to do there. 1, get that run home from third, and 2, stay out of the double play. He did his job.
Jesus Montero will step in. Singled and came around to score his last time. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Yeah, kind of a late decision to swing there. Even if he hits that thing, that might just be a routine fly to right.
All right, let's go.
Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
Boy, he was so far behind that first pitch that he over-adjusted and was so far ahead of this one.
Montero waits. Now the pitch. Pitch, a curveball that's off the catcher's glove and gets away. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch.
It looked like a 2-strike curveball there. Behind the plate, you see him turn that glove over, go soft, try and make himself as large as he can, but this one manages to skip away, and it'll be a wild pitch.
The 1-2 is a breaking ball that can't find the zone, and it's even at 2.
Yeah, and on 1 and 2, when you know the guy at the plate needs to protect, that's a great spot for that curveball. A lot of guys, they would have gone fishing for that.
Fouled back. And Beckett can't find the zone here. It's full 3-2.
Yeah, and that's not the pitch you want to throw on 2 and 2. That was so high, he didn't even have to think about swinging at it.
And he'll fight just to stay alive here as this is fouled away. And that misses, ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out.
Well, this 5th inning has certainly not gone to him. That's his 2nd walk so far. If he gets to 3, you'd have to wonder if that might be the end of the line.
Nick Franklin. Let's see what he can do here with 2 on and 2 out here in inning number 5. And he swings and hits this ball high in the air and deep to left center field. Oh, and this goes right past him. Around third and being waved on home. And he will score as well. And he will come all the way around to score. Unbelievable.
Yeah, you know, I don't even know if I want to touch this one. I have a feeling that when these guys get back to the dugout, we're going to be able to hear what their manager is saying from up here.
Now time called here as here comes the skipper from the third base dugout. And that's going to mark the end of the evening for Josh Beckett. So he'll depart here in the fifth after working just 4 2/3, and he's on the hook for the L unless this one turns around. Jamie Wright is going to take over here in inning number 5 as it's going to be up to their bullpen to try and keep him in the game here. Franklin McNamara will stand in. He drove in a run with a sac fly his last time.
Come on, make it count.
And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. I think that man right there is reaching the end of his wits.
Oh, his team is absolutely imploding right now, and it basically came out of nowhere.
Breaking ball swung on and grounded to second. And not too shabby out of the pen. Takes just 2 pitches to get the ground ball, and that ends the inning. So a very good outburst here as 5 runs come across and allow them to take the lead. 5 innings complete. Tacoma leads it 7-4. Damon Sanderson will come in now to lead things off against our starter, who probably wishes he had a mulligan to use on that last inning.
Yeah, he was doing just fine up until the last time he took the mound. He's got to hope that that was just an aberration, or he might not stick around to see another inning.
Ball 1. I think that man right there just got a new lease on life after that last half inning.
Yeah, can you believe it? He's working with the lead. He might not have been expecting that.
Now a cutter down around his shoe tops as he hops out of the way.
Well, not close on either of these first 2 pitches. He's going to have to find the release point quick before he loses the leadoff guy.
Now the 2-0 home. Had him hacking at the 2-0 change, and it's back to 2-1.
And after you move a guy off the plate and you know he's all worked up, that's a perfect time to drop a curveball or a changeup on him. Great pitch call right there.
And now a slider in on the hands, and he's lucky that one didn't come and get him.
Yeah, he's not trying to hit him, I don't think, but sometimes you need to keep guys honest up there. I think that's all he was trying to do there.
And there's a called strike at the knees as he was hoping for a base on balls there, but it's a full count now, 3-2. And the pitch. Hit hard to the right. Foul. Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground towards short. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
This is a much different situation for him on the mound after that 5-run inning. All of a sudden, he's working with a lead now, and he does a good job there of getting that first out.
Omar Moreno will dig in for a 3rd time now. He's popped out and grounded out so far.
Free swinger at the plate.
And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. EK, the starter, creeping up on 100 pitches now, but that number alone doesn't appear to be affecting him too much at all.
Yeah, he still looks sharp. Still, with the way that teams handle pitchers nowadays, I don't think he'll wind up going much further.
Slider, and that's in there for strike 2.
You can tell he's still frustrated after that first called strike. That's still on his mind.
can't quite get the low outside corner there. It's 1-2.
And now, as a hitter, 1-2, you've got to be thinking right center field. You'll take a little swing out and try to drive something the other way.
Here's the 1-2. Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. And through 5 1/3, already coming up on 100 pitches here. And this is a strike 3 call. Oh, caught a break there. 2 away.
And he's finding the terrain much easier to navigate this time around. After that 4-run inning, this is a guy who needs a quick inning here, and he's 2/3 of the way home.
Tim Fedorovich will dig in 1 for 2. He grounded out the first time and followed that with a base hit in his second plate appearance. Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup. 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
And for all the pitches he's thrown, only 1 walk so far. That's a little bit surprising.
Swing and a miss on the cut fastball. 1-2.
He might have thought he'd be getting another dose of that curveball because he was way behind that one.
And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning.
I smell another changeup coming here before too long.
Could even be right here.
And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full. 3-2.
And a good job here of making him throw a lot of pitches. I mean, he probably doesn't have a whole lot left in the tank, so the more you make him work, the better your chances of getting a mistake.
And this is fouled back and out of play. And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all.
Man, a little surprising they didn't challenge him there. You know, there are certain guys you just have to make earn their way aboard. This isn't exactly the most dangerous guy in the lineup, so he'll be happy to take the walk.
Tyler Tuskevich will dig in now, hoping to perhaps make him pay for the 2-out walk. They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike 1. I know we have a tendency in the media to get hung up on pitch counts, but this is a legitimate workload he's sweated through so far.
Yeah, anytime you get up around that 110 mark, you put in a full shift, and he's fast approaching it here.
Good cutter there, and he's got him behind the 8 ball now. 0-2.
Well, no taking now. He's going to have to swing the bat.
Slider, but that's low as it's dug out by the catcher there. Well hit to right, but a foul ball. And he won't go after the cut fastball. 2-2.
Yeah, sort of a pesky at-bat up there. You know he'd just love to fire one more fastball by this guy and be done with this inning.
Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger.
Such a good at-bat right here. When you can grind out 7, 8 pitches against a guy that's running short on gas, that can be huge.
Boy, really making him work now as the 7th pitch of the at-bat is also fouled away, so the count will hold steady at 3 balls and 2 strikes. next 3-2. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down and the inning is over. Cole Gillespie will be the batter as we get things going in the bottom of the 6th.
Left fielder, Cole Gillespie.
Right-hander against right-hander as this is a ball 1-0.
All right, guys, let's do it. Come on.
First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0.
And I think with no one on base, this is a guy you need to come after. I certainly wouldn't be afraid to give him a fastball here.
Called a strike on the inside part of the plate. 2-1. Now a little tapper here up the first baseline. Grounded softly to the left side. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
Now batting, catcher,
Jesus Sucre will stand in 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. First pitch fastball swung on and missed. 0-1. Hits are even at 7 apiece. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
One thing you've got to be aware of as a hitter is he's going to give you a bit of a variety up there. He's got 5 pitches, and he's going to use all of them.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2.
Not a real good 0-2 there. You don't necessarily want it in the zone, but you do want to at least give him something to think about.
One, two. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. One, two is the cut fastball, but he holds back. 2-2. And this ball is also hit foul and heading for the seats, so we'll have to do it again. Still 2-2. And a swing and a miss as they caught him reaching that time, and there are 2 away.
And when you know you've got a guy in protect mode up there and he's fouling off pitches left and right, that's when you know you can just keep taking him further and further away. He winds up getting the punch out here on a pitch that's well out of the zone.
Carlos Triunfo will stride in, popped out and singled in his 2 trips. First pitch on the way. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike. Really a good job so far by this guy out of the bullpen.
Yeah, he's come in and really put his stamp on this game. He's thrown a lot of strikes. That's what you want.
Outside for a ball, 1-1. And he lays off a pitch down and away. Ball 2. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. And he swings under the curveball here as this is lifted to shallow center field. Sadler is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. Back here for Pacific Coast League Baseball on the show. We're off to the 7th inning now, but first let's have a look at our game summary to see how we got here. Hector Noesi is on to pitch now as he'll take over to start inning number 7.
Number 45, Hector Noesi.
Justin Sellers will lead it off here in the top of inning number 7.
Shortstop, Justin Sellers.
Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
That's what you have to do against a big sweeping slider like that. It starts in the zone and it's probably going to finish out of the zone. So that's a good job just to lay off.
The 2-0. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1. One thing that man right there will not tolerate: leadoff walks.
Especially right out of the bullpen. This might be a quick outing if that happens.
That's toward the gap in right center, and he may get himself extra bases here to start the inning. Around first, digging for 2 now. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
Well, that's great production here out of the number 9 hole, leading off the inning. Managers like to think of those number 9 guys as sort of a second leadoff man, and he takes that to heart as he's into scoring position already with a leadoff double.
Amos Sadler will stand in now in what could be a real make-or-break situation.
And you think at this point you have to get something out of this inning. The further you get into that bullpen, the tougher it's going to be to claw back from this deficit.
The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. For Sellers, a good start as he's got his first double of the year here on opening night. Here comes the 1-0. And this is hit in the air over toward the left field line. Gillespie moves over near the line as he puts it away for the first out of the inning. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base.
Well, you know, he had the right idea up there, so at least you know he's thinking. He tried to go the other way with this ball, but he got under it just a little bit, and it's an easy play out there in left field.
Mike Baxter will stand in, but with the tying run still in the on-deck circle, he needs to get on base somehow. And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0.
Throwing anywhere. Who's swinging anything?
Runner staying tight to the bag at second. Here's the pitch. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Yeah, and he didn't even have to think twice about that one. And now he's got a good hitters count here, 2-0.
Runner at second here with one man out. Not much of a lead at second. Now here's the pitch. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Now a ball hit high down the left field line, but back in amongst the spectators, foul. Ready with another 2-2. A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
You've got a guy on deck here that's homered already. Well, things could get real interesting with a base on balls here.
And that misses, ball 4. So with one out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
Well, that's okay. You would have liked him to chase on 3 and 2, but you had your base open here, so now you can really focus on getting yourself a ground ball.
Phil Landrum will step in now in a big spot here with runners on.
And keep in mind, he's got a home run here already. If he gets a hold of another one, he could tie up this ball game.
Wait.
Infield at double play depth all around. Here's the pitch. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1.
Now he's going to have to punch his way off the ropes now.
Go!
2-0 now. Eric, what are you looking for here?
It's a fastball count, but he doesn't always play by the rules out there, so this could very well be a slider or something away. So in other words, I have no idea.
Now a ball hit pretty well to left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. A little too tall that time. 3-1 now. In danger now of a second walk out of the bullpen.
Not exactly providing relief. He's got to find it here somehow.
Oh, he checked his swing there and pops this one up. And no one can corral that one. Base hit. And the throw will go to second as they get the force out.
You have got to be kidding me. You're not going to see this ever. I mean, this is a base hit all day long, but he comes up firing from his outfield position, and they wind up getting a force on the play.
Lauren Harmon will get his shot now with 2 on and 2 out here in inning number 7. Two on, 2 out, the first pitch. And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. Ackley is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Joe Daly will stand in here. 0 for 2 with a run scored so far.
Designated hitter, Joe Daly.
First offering on the way. There's a drive high in the air and deep to left center field. And this one is gone, a home run. So a solo shot here to left center field, and they double him up. It's 8-4.
You want to talk about instant offense? How about the first pitch of the inning? He's just hoping to get ahead here with a first pitch strike, but now all of a sudden, he's got a guy circling the bases.
Dustin Ackley will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far.
Center fielder, Dustin Ackley.
And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. This crowd, not a huge one strictly in terms of numbers, has definitely had plenty to cheer about.
Yeah, they have been a very vocal bunch, that's for sure. These are the true fans out there on a night like this.
And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1.
Goodbye.
Lined into left center. And Ackley's aboard. It's a base hit.
And this pitch is on the outside part of the plate with some movement, but you see it there. He just goes down and flips it the other way over the shortstop's head. That's about all you can do.
Javi Guerra will come on now as he'll take over in inning number 7.
Number 55, Javi Guerra.
Arnold Savage will be the first to stand in against the new pitcher as he'll do so with a runner at first and nobody out. He's running towards second. Hit hard to third. And perfect execution there as the hit and run yields a base hit. Throw comes in quickly from left, so even on the hit and run, they'll hold things to first and second here.
Yeah, a hot shot that time and a tough read down there at third base. He just couldn't get the leather on it.
Jesus Montero will stand in. 2 hits in 2 trips thus far. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Line drive. Base hit left field. Around third and being waved on home. And he gets the foot in under the tag. Safe at the plate.
Well, I don't know how you start an inning much better than this. That's 4 straight hits now. This one brings home a run, and they're all set up to bring home a crooked number if they can keep this going.
Nick Franklin will get another shot now. 2 for 3 in the game. And this one will be foul back in among the fans. Runner not going anywhere at second. Now the pitch. Line fouled off to the left and a few rows back. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball.
Still now on 1 and 2, you don't have to make the perfect pitch out there. The count is still well in your favor on the mound.
None out, runners at first and second. Swing and a miss, and that's a much-needed first out there.
And he was really late on this one. I mean, really late. You can see where the baseball is by the time he gets the barrel through. I mean, it's darn near in the catcher's glove already. That tells me he was probably looking for something else.
Franklin McNamara will dig in now. 1 for 2 to this point. And this will be fouled away. Now this is slowly hit to short, probably too slowly to get to. One there, back to first, and a great stretch there may be the difference. It's a double play, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 4 hits here, no errors, and 1 man left on base. 8th inning coming up. Tacoma's out on top, 9-4. Stephen Pryor is out from the bullpen as he'll get his first work of the season here on opening night.
Stephen.
Damon Sanderson will get us going now in the top half of the 8th.
Third baseman, Damon Sanderson.
On to the 8th now as the first pitch is a fastball that's looked at for ball 1.
We've seen that same pitch be called a strike more than once.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. And a fastball upstairs here that runs it to 2-0.
And you go back to the call on that very first pitch, how important that was. Now instead of a 1-1 count, you're at 2-0 with a really dangerous hitter up there.
And that's in there, 2-1.
Yeah, you know, he probably got the fastball he was looking for, but on 2-0, you can look for one pitch in one spot. And if it's not in that spot, you take it.
Now a ball hit foul down the line in right and in amongst the fans. Full count, 3-2.
Yeah, and when that pitch starts off outside, it's much easier to get a better view of it and then just lay off.
Payoff pitch coming. Oh, and he's caught looking at a beautiful curveball there as that buckled him for the first out of the inning. Well, this has been a bullpen game for some time now, but let's go back and review the performances of the 2 starters, neither of whom turned in an outing to remember. Omar Moreno will try again, 0 for 3 thus far. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1.
All right, strike out here.
And a fastball in there for a strike, 1-1.
That thing's coming in there hot, 96 miles an hour.
There we go, free swinger.
High and wide, 2 balls and a strike.
You're nothing.
Had a good cut there, but he can't time the breaking ball. That evens us at 2-2.
Yeah, and it's tough enough to hit 95+ mile-an-hour fastballs. That curve gives you something else to think about altogether.
Tried to bury one down and away, but it's full count now, 3-2.
Well, that pitch is so low and such an easy take that you basically waste that opportunity you had on 2-2.
And this is swung on and pretty well hit out to deep left center field. And hey, don't write these guys off just yet. It's a home run. So a solo shot here to left center field as they've cut this deficit down to 4.
Yeah, and this is just a fastball right here, but I'm pretty sure it's not where he wanted it. This has got some elevation to it, and that's one of those where you know it's going to be a home run as soon as you let go of it.
Tim Fedorovich will stand in to keep things going, and I don't know, Steve, is the comeback on?
Well, at the very least, I like that they're showing some character out there. You never want to go down without a fight, so they're going to make these final at-bats count.
Tried to check his swing, and it's a little looper to the left side. McNamara camps under it, and he's got it for route number 2.
That's something a lot of men suffer from. Fear of commitment. He can't make up his mind whether to swing at this pitch or not, so he tries to hold up, but it's too late as this turns into an easy little liner over to third.
Tyler Tuskevich will have another go. He struck out looking his last time. In there for strike 1.
And you can see him trying to be a little bit more patient here. He's got 2 strikeouts already, but he's got to be careful not to fall too far behind.
Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. And there's a fastball that's hammered the other way to deep right field. And he's turned an 0-2 count into a home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. And just like that, it's down to a 3-run ball game.
And sometimes as a pitcher out there, you have to challenge guys up in the strike zone. The only thing is, it just can't be out over the middle of the plate. Here he got the fastball up all right, but he didn't get it in. So he extends his arms out there and he hits this ball a long, long way.
Logan Kensing will enter the ball game out of the pen as he'll look to get the final out here in the top of inning number 8.
Logan Kensing.
Justin Sellers will be the first one to greet him as he'll start fresh here with the bases empty following the home run. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1.
Close pitch. Maybe just off the plate, but if it wasn't by more than half an inch or so.
2 out, nobody on. That one's a called strike. Back even at 1. And he'll take a look at a strike on the inside corner. It's 1-2. Ball flying around the yard in this one, as you see so far there. Pitch on the way. And he reaches for one but can't find it as he's down on strikes for the final out. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. Tacoma leads it 9-6. Cole Gillespie will stand in, one of the few guys not to join the hit parade so far.
Left fielder, Cole Gillespie.
There's the cut fastball, but it's low, 1-0. And he watches one miss outside, 2-0 now.
Base hit.
Hit on the ground towards first. And he'll take this to the bag, 3 unassisted for the first out. Sometimes we use the phrase runs coming at a premium, but it's fair to say that none of us will be saying that tonight as we check out our line score. Neither pitching staff has really even showed up. Jesus Sucre will dig in. Strikeout victim his last time. Now here's the first pitch. Ball swung on and lifted in the air with some carry out towards left center. Sadler calls off the left fielder as he takes charge for the second out.
And this guy's one of those unsung type pitchers. He's not the setup guy, he's not the closer, but these are the guys that keep you in the ball games, and he's doing the job here.
Carlos Triunfel will stand in. He flew out his last time up. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1.
Good eye, batter. Come on. Good eye. That's right. Wait for it.
Good late break to the slider. 87 on the gun there. It's 1-2.
When he's got that slider working the way he wants it, it can be such a weapon for him.
Good. Here we go.
And this is fouled back and out of play.
Do it.
2-2 now with 2 away and the base is empty.
Let's go, guys. Come on. Here we go.
Reaches out for one and hits it on the ground to second. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. So they go quietly here in this half inning. We've played 8 full. Tacoma's out on top, 9-6. Rafael De La Cruz is on now to try to close things down here in the ninth.
Number 30, Rafael De La Cruz.
Amos Sadler will stand in, needing to get things started here in the top of the ninth.
Amos Sadler.
And a fastball that's taken the other way toward left center and fairly deep. Gillespie is there, and it's a picture-perfect beginning to the ninth inning for a pitcher. 1 pitch, 1 away.
And with a 3-run lead here in the ninth, you'd like to make sure that you can take care of that leadoff guy so they don't get anything started right off the bat. So that's a good job to take care of him here for the first out.
Mike Baxter will stand in, needing to do something here to get on base as they're down to their final 2 outs. Here's the first offering. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one. One out, nobody on. Foul tip, held onto behind the plate at strike two. That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
And that's his strikeout pitch right there. You know, you'll see a lot of guys swing right over the top of that one. That's a great job there just to hold off.
The 1-2. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Yep, things are looking pretty good here now. Just 1 out away from wrapping up the series opener right here tonight.
Landrum.
Phil Landrum will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a 2-run home run that really got his guys going.
Come on now, let's go.
Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1.
And think about it, in game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend.
Now a ball hit foul off to the right and up into the crowd. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Now a ball lined hard toward right center. And a dive, but he comes up empty. And this is big trouble now out in right center. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night.
Here's another look at this swing in show motion. Check out the hands getting into good position. The hips start to rotate and then whack. That's great extension all the way through the ball. That's the perfect swing right there.
Lauren Harmon will get an opportunity here in a run-scoring spot now following the 2-out double. Short lead from second, now the pitch. Oh, a fastball just about undressed him there. It's ball 1.
Well, one thing he's shown so far, he's not afraid to work inside.
Yeah, with that base open right now, he shouldn't have to be afraid. If you do hit him, big deal. Get the next guy.
And a cut fastball, but this bounces near the plate for a ball.
You can't worry at all about that runner at second. I mean, his run means nothing. Just go right at the guy at the plate.
Left a change out there for him, but he missed it. 2-1. No shortage of extra base hits as you see the totals there. Runner holding tight at second. Now the pitch. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. And a tough pitch on 2 strikes as he's able to foul it off. Swinging a ground ball to first. Throw on to first, and the ball game is over.
And a good job here to come in and finish this one off. And in doing so, he's going to pick up his first save of the year.
Handful of fine individual performances to choose from in this one, boys, but what do you say we go ahead and let this man take home the hardware? He's our tops player of the game.
And you have to feel good for that guy right there. The games finally count, and he comes out on opening day and turns in a great performance. That's how you want to get your season started.
So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Eric Karros and Steve Lyons, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter at MLB The Show. The Rainiers win it 9-6. Good night, everybody.
Fans, our final line score first for the victorious Rainiers. 9 runs, 11 hits. No errors. They left 5 men on base. For the Isotopes, 6 runs, 11 hits, 1 error. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 33 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.